Hey guys, never stopped hunting here today, and
Lucky
here is Ultra Buuhan.
I set up an insurance.
Let's see, so this is nothing new. It's still very cool, this in-car. Okay, here it is. Who are we gonna see here?
Now I'm even stronger than I was with the fused boys. Best of
very
all,
nice
there's no
art.
time limit on these powers.
Okay, what is he gonna do?
I'm stronger than ever
That's a
before.
nice intro.
Too slow.
Of course, it's against Super Geo. Ghosts.
All right.
Big ghost that can take hits for you. Whoa, that's interesting.
Away with you. Brace yourself.
Ooh, the eyes.
Give it up. Stop it.
Okay.
I'll end this once and for all.
Yeah, he looks
You
pretty
are
darn
all
good.
bark and no bite.
Okay, onto his kit. So a lot to get from this campaign. That was actually insane what they showed us. We're getting a Zenkai for the 1% sparking, transforming Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. The Ultra Kid Buu is getting a platinum equip. We are getting a second unique equip for Orange Piccolo. There's so much is going on. We're getting a free Super Saiyan Trunks all in the spam of obviously this campaign. I don't know if it's all gonna drop during the weekly reset. Most likely not. Probably gonna get some this week, some next week, but yeah, I've got to say that's how you kind of show what we're gonna get for a campaign rather than delaying it and whatnot. But yeah, onto Ultimate Gohan Absorbed Buu Super. So from what I saw with his animations, he actually looks very cool. I'm not going to read through any of the yellow text. That helps summarize everything. I'd rather read the text in white so that we just get a more in-depth observation of what he does. So he's a red unit, regen, absorption, powerful opponent, and Majin Buu Saga. He buffs regen and powerful opponent. No Majin Buu Saga, which is interesting. Strike attack and strike defense, and regen, ultimate, and awakened damage plus 5%. So it seems like he's a melee based unit. Double strike just tends to be melee. Okay, when leader, damage plus 40%, key recovery plus 40%. This is the standard stuff for ultra abilities. So yeah, that's fine. It's with regen though. Interesting that's not powerful opponent, because regen is obviously less active nowadays. Okay, strike. He has blast armor and activation health plus 3%. Blast activation health plus 3%. Special move does massive damage. On activation, special move damage plus 20%. Nullifies element disadvantages 5 counts for 3 times. And on hit, draw special arts next. Key plus 30, and it's got blast armor. Okay, green card. So based on special arts used, so draw 1 card, key plus 40, unique words plus 100%, nullify special cover changes 5 counts. Also, after special arts activation, auto counters available plus 3. And second and on, change to ranged special arts. On activation, draw 1 card, key plus 40. On hit, nullify special cover changes 5 counts, nullify endurance for 10 counts. Cancel attribute downgrades. All enemy damage received plus 20% for 10 counts. Comboable with everything. Interesting. So 2 variations of the green card. See, this is where I read the yellow text to just get any other information. So the most important feature of Buu special arts is that you gain auto counters the first time you use one. Whatever you do, you'll want to use 1 special art. So yeah, make sure you use that first green card. That is a very good green card at first, because you get the auto counter, and then from then on it's just going to be pretty ridiculous. Still, you nullify endurance when you actually land your green card, which is insane. You get more damage to your opponent. So yeah, that's very good. Okay, supreme damage with the ultimate on activation. Ultimate damage plus 20%. So it does supreme damage, which is insane. That's the strongest type of damage you could have, and then it does an extra 20%. Nullifies endurance for 10 counts. On hit, deal half the damage to enemy standby members. Has blast armor. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty darn ridiculous. What I've seen here though is I don't think this has blast armor, which is interesting. So you will just want to get that in an actual combo, or just put it off somehow. Okay, main ability. Draw ultimate arts next. Health plus 40%, key plus 50, nullify element disadvantages for 5 counts, and cancel enemy buff effects. Now, I'm seeing a lot of nullify element disadvantages, which is actually pretty nice to see. That makes it so that he's just going to be tanking like a beast, most likely doing a lot more damage, to be honest, because he's gaining it through when he's actually doing something. But you have some time to work with where you can potentially tank a few hits at time neutral, which is pretty nice. Okay, onto the starter ability. So damage plus 330%, because why not? Damage guard plus 250%. 250% is a very nice amount. I typically say when it comes to kits, 200% is good. 250% is insane. Draw speed plus 1, nullify, paralyze, immobilize, and heavy immobilize. So that's actually very nice, because these are annoying as hell if they actually inflict you with it and it messes you up. So yeah, being nullified to it is very nice. Okay, unique ability. Every 10 timer counts elapsed from battle start. Health plus 5%. What? Damage plus 30% up to 180%. So wait, if you're starting with damage plus 330%, after 60 timer counts, he's gonna be over 500% damage. Wow. Special move damage plus 10% up to 60%. Damage guard plus 5% up to 30%. Key recovery plus 20% up to 120%. All arts costs -1 up to -6. This is like one of the most stupid abilities I've ever read. One thing I've got to say though is it doesn't say uncancelable. Still though, if you manage to be in a situation where you get the max benefits of this, holy, like the special move damage alone with the extra damage of 180% and 60% more damage on top of it, wow, that's still very ridiculous. On battlefield entry, destroy 1 card, then draw a special arts next 1 time. Draw 1 card if you have fewer cards in your hand. Key plus 40, nullify special cover chain for 5 counts. Also, if enemy health is 50% or more, draw 1 card if hand has fewer. Protect hand for 3 counts, or enemy health restoration minus 40% for 10 counts, which is actually pretty nice just to have that overall. When hit by enemy, strike and blast arts 1 time. So his auto counter will activate. Enemy key minus 35. All enemies special move ultimate awaken arts cost plus 15 and power minus 40%. The cost was for 5 counts. The reduction of power by 40% for 10 counts. That is good, because you will get a potential amount of free auto counters available after using that first green card, and then it activates against strikes and blasts, so you will just be able to stop that and be pretty annoying. Yeah, when hit by enemy special arts 3 counts, enemy key minus 70. When on battlefield, an enemy activates special move ultimate awaken arts or rising rush, all sub counts -5. Cancel enemy buff effect for 3 times. Yeah, so he pretty much just counters himself. This will get rid of all of this. So if you come across another boo that's, and it's been like 60 timer counts, just have this boo take it. Okay, special cover chain to get strikes, so you can combo it to blue cards onto the unique chord. So it's a counter type that goes to a release type, starts as a counter type. So the counter type, when unique gorge reaches 0%, switch to release type, unique gorge plus 100%, key plus 50. When it goes into the release type until unique gorge reaches 0%, health restoration plus 40%, protect key, nullify damage received element disadvantage. So this is where he goes type neutral when he's tanking. Nullify attribute downgrades. Counter type is consumed by 35% on auto counter activation, and the release type decreases very slowly when on battlefield. A bit more information on the auto counter. So it's a type A, whatever the types mean. After special art activation, when hit by counterable attack, destroy one card, then draw special move arts next 2 times. Half plus 20%, ultimate damage plus 20%, ally subcounts -3, enemy Dragon Balls -1, enemy subcounts on switch +4 for 10 cards. So it just specifies that the counterable attacks are your strikes and blasts, and you are able to combo it into a blue card and an ultimate. Wow. So basically this guy's gonna be a damage dealing beast. He's gonna be tanking crazy. He's gonna be countering you left, right, and center. He's gonna be going type neutral on damage, type neutral on defense. He's gonna be nullifying endurance. He's gonna be doing just everything you want a unit to be. My days, does he sound dangerous. I've got to say, I think he deserves it. This Buuhan has not been represented in Dragon Ball Legends since the 1% spark in the other, ironically, red one was released. They didn't even give him a LF since then. They just went straight to Ultra. So yeah, it's about time we got a really good one. So this campaign is looking to be pretty terrifying, if I'm being honest. So let me know if you're gonna summon. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. I'm going to see more in the future. Subscribe. See you on the next one. Goodbye.